The Locket by Richard Paul Evans. Read by William Dufris.
Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord God giveth thee. Exodus, chapter 20, verse 12. Prologue. There are those who maintain that it is a shameful thing for a man to speak of sentiment, and the recounting of a love story must certainly qualify as such. But if there is virtue in stoicism, I do not see it, and if I haven't the strength to protest, neither have I the will to conform, so I simply share my story as it is. Perhaps time has thinned my walls of propriety as it has my hair. If my narrative is in fact a love story, I suspect that the world will not likely recognize it, for pulp romances do not often push aluminum walkers or smell of peppermint oil. Still, there are stories that refuse to be interred in silent graves, like the lives who gave them breath. The story of Esther Hewish is such, commenced and concluded in a town born of gold, a mining camp cradled in the lap of the Ochre Mountains in the remote, wind-swept ranges of western Utah, the town of Bethel. Bethel is now a dead town, and its history is not one story but two, as towns may live more than once. In 1857, a tramp miner and sometime evangelist named Hunter Bell, expelled for card cheating from the nearby Gold Strike mining camp, was wandering in exile amongst the bulrushes of the Ochre foothills. He chanced upon a rich deposit of placer gold. Bell staked his claim, and within a month was joined by more than 1,600 miners. Learned in the vernacular of the gospel, if not the spirit, Bell bequeathed the town the biblical name of Bethel, the house of God. Though Goldstrike and Bethel were sister cities, they proved as different as siblings in character as in appearance. Bethel was staid and industrious. Her greatest structure was the local chapel, which, when resting off Sabbath, doubled as the town hall and a one-room schoolhouse. Conversely, Goldstrike's most resplendent structure was a honky-tonk piano saloon and brothel. It was a raucous haven of prostitution, gambling, and murder, aptly nicknamed by the Salt Lake City newspapers as Sodom West. As the larger and more accessible of the two cities, Goldstrike became the center of commerce on which Bethel relied for its train station, milling, and trade. A year after the turn of the century, as gold production in both cities started to decline, tragedy struck Goldstrike. A fire, started in a saloon's kitchen, ravaged the mining town. It was followed by an ill-timed flash flood that collapsed most of the mines and all but...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?